On the passenger side footwell, you can pry this piece down, this plastic cover, which is also the floor vent. So go down with it, just like this. There was a wiring attached here that should pop off. There we go, remove that. And right here is your blower motor. Unplug it. I'm just using a pick so I can grab the connector easier, but basically you want to squeeze down on this tab, and as you squeeze in, pull it out, set that aside, and now we actually have to cut around in between these two ridges here. That way we can remove the blower motor. And you can cut by hand with a razor blade and a utility knife. Make sure it's a brand new blade. What I'm going to use though is a little air saw. There it is. So this is the blower motor that we cut out, and this is what we cut is actually the housing of the blower motor, and with a 7mm socket you can remove these two nuts, and the blower motor should slide out of this housing here. I'm going to grab a little hammer, try to hammer this out. Okay, it's working. There it is. Well, I guess it wasn't rust. It was just pressed in here real good. So discard this. Take the new nuts off of the new blower motor. Now line up this connector with the slot for it, and the studs should also line up. There we go. Put on the two nuts. Okay, be careful how much you tighten these. You don't want to strip anything out or break anything. Now you have this plate here that screws onto this housing, and then the plate screws onto the car as well. So basically this will go in place of the plastic that we just cut. And when you put it on, make sure that this cutout here goes on the back side of this. If it doesn't line up, it's probably because you have it flipped over the other way. And then your bracket should come with some screws that are 5.5mm head, and those you can screw into here. So you can see these holes here. That's where the screws will bolt on through that bracket. So let's get this blower motor into position and line up the connector with this. And I'm just going to plug it in. I'm going to start this one in and this one over here. I'll snug them, then I'll do the rest. I'm actually not going to snug them, I'm just going to get them close. Okay, blower motor's installed. Let's put this cover back, line it up with all of its mounting points, make sure it goes over this vent here. There you go.